Okay, imagine this pure, untapped potential right in the palm of your hand. You know that feeling? That spark of a new idea, that rush of inspiration, the raw energy to create something absolutely incredible. Well, today, we're going to grab that feeling and unlock it. We're talking about the Ace of Wands.
So let me ask you a question. What if, right this second, you were handed a key? Not for your car, not for your house, but a key to unlock your own hidden power, your creativity, your next huge adventure. What would you even do with that? Well, believe it or not, in the language of the tarot, that key is very, very real. And this is what it looks like. This right here is the Ace of Wands, and it's basically the raw energy of creation being handed directly to you. Now, to really get a handle on just how powerful this one card is, we first got to understand what makes all the aces in the tarot so special. They're not just the number one card in their suit. Oh no, they're way more profound than that.
The best way to think about aces is like they're portals. Seriously. They're these little gateways that let powerful, new forces come rushing into your life. Every single ace is a gift. It's like being handed a seed of pure possibility, just waiting for you to plant it and see what amazing thing grows. So, for example, just look at these two. On the left, you've got our Ace of Wands. It's a gift of this potent masculine force. We're talking creativity, enthusiasm. But on the right, the Ace of Cups is offering a totally different kind of gift. This open, feminine energy of emotion, love, intimacy. Both are huge new beginnings, but the flavor of that energy is completely different. And today, we are all about that fiery creative spark. All right, let's zoom in. Let's really take a closer look at the gift the Ace of Wands is bringing to the table. The symbolism packed into this single card is just, wow. It's all about opportunity and taking action. So check out the imagery here. You see that hand coming out of a cloud? That's a classic symbol for a divine gift, something from the universe. It's not something you necessarily earned, it's just being offered. And what's it holding? It's a wand that's literally alive, sprouting new leaves. This just screams new life, vitality, and this powerful, creative force. And this isn't random, it's totally intentional. A.E. Waite, one of the guys who created this famous deck, described it just like that. A hand issuing from a cloud grasps a stout wand or club. I love that description because it really emphasizes this raw, powerful, almost primal energy it represents. So here's the bottom line. This isn't just a stick. It's the big idea. It's the spark of invention, the guts to launch something new, the source code for creation itself. It's the absolute starting line for limitless abundance and success. Okay, so we've seen the picture. Now let's break down the actual energies that ride along with this awesome gift. Like, how does this opportunity feel, and what are you supposed to do with it? All right, look at this. This is what's so cool. It's not just some vague, fuzzy feeling, right? It breaks down into 4 incredible gifts. First, you get this blast of creative force for inventing, for expressing yourself. Then there's enthusiasm, that fired up feeling that makes you want to give 110%. And it's all backed up by confidence and courage, so you actually believe in yourself enough to tackle any challenge that comes your way. And here's the real key. This powerful energy might not show up with a flash of lightning. It often starts as just a little seed of bold enthusiasm. It could be a new idea you get in the shower, a sudden burst of optimism, or maybe an unexpected offer. Your first job is just to notice it. So, spotting the seed is step 1. But how do we get it to grow into something real? Let's talk about how this symbolic energy actually turns into real-world success. I love this example. It's a real-world story from one of our sources. A woman got this card, took it as a sign to grab a golden opportunity, and used that burst of confidence to go for a really challenging new job at her company. And the result? More money and way more personal satisfaction. Yes! This story perfectly shows how this card's energy can team up with other energies for amazing results. In her reading, the Ace of Wands, with all its creative force and courage, showed up alongside the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about prosperity and making things happen in the real world. So when you see these two cards together, the message is crystal clear. It's like a giant green light from the universe telling you to find a practical, real-world outlet for your creative ideas, because that is directly linked to bringing more wealth and abundance into your life. It's basically telling you, go turn your passion into a paycheck. All right, we've seen what the Ace of Wands is, what it feels like, and what it can do. But there's one last piece to this puzzle, and it's the most important one. It's you. See, this card isn't just a passive promise, it's an active invitation.
So the question isn't if you have the key to your potential anymore. The Ace of Wands is here, and it's saying, yes, you do. The real question is, which lock are you going to open? Where in your life, your job, your health, a personal project, where are you going to aim this incredible gift of creative fire? So, if this explainer sparks some of that creative fire in you, hey, do me a favor and hit that like button. You know what? Go one step further. Drop a comment below and tell us one goal you're feeling totally fired up to tackle. Let's get that amazing energy flowing. And of course, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more deep dives into these powerful symbols. All right, now it's your turn. Go seize your moment. Thanks for hanging out with me.